the channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that whenever I post new content you get notified. So today we are going to make the top down top. Yeah, it's called a top down because it's worked from the top going downwards. Yeah, and these are the materials I'm going to use. This is the yarn I'll be using. I found this yarn and I don't know the name. It looks like a medium weight yarn and it's fluffy. It's actually very soft. I love it. If you know the name, you can comment on the comment section. Yeah, and you can use any other yarn of your choice. You're going to need 4 stitch markers. You're going to need scissor for cutting your yarn. You're going to need yarn needles, and you're going to need a hook, and I'm using a 5.0 millimeter hook. Yeah, or you can use the recommended hook size for your yarn. Okay guys, so we are going to start by making a slip knot. After making a slip knot for size large, we are going to start by making 16 chains. Yeah, and for the rest of the sizes I'll write the number of chains in the description box, the number of chains that you should be making. So for size large, you're going to start by making 16 chains. 1 2 3 14 15 16. After making 16 chains, you're going to take your stitch markers. Yeah, you're going to take your stitch marker and mark that 16th chain. So just put your stitch marker in that 16th chain and mark it just like that. Yeah, so we are going to, these are from mid our back to our shoulder, so we are going to make the one that goes across the shoulder, and we are going to make 20 chains. 1 2 and 20. After making that 20 chains, we are going to mark that 20th chain. Take another stitch marker and mark that 20th chain just like that. Yeah, we are going now to make our front part, which is 32 chains. So you are going to chain 32. 1 2 3 8 29 30 31 32. After making that the 32 that chain 32, we are going to mark that chain. That is our 32nd chain. Yeah, after that, after making the front part, we are now going to make the shoulder, and we are going to make the same stitches we made here, which is 20 stitches. So we are going to count 20. 1 2 19 20. After chaining 20, we are going to mark that 20th stitch. Set your hook in that 20th stitch that we have just made. And now we are going to make we are going to repeat what we did here. We made 16 chains here, and that is what we are going to repeat. Make 16. 1 2 15 and 16. Yeah, so this is what we have. We have something like this. Yeah, this is what we have now. We have 16 plus 20 plus 32 plus 20 plus 16. Yeah, after that we are going to connect our chain, our circle. Yeah, So you want to make sure that your work is not twisted. Yeah, so just make sure your work is not twisted, and we are going to join our circle. Yeah, so you are going to insert your hook into the first stitch that we made, like that, and we are going to slip stitch. Yeah, so insert your hook into the first stitch, pull up yarn and pull through all. That is how you make a slip stitch, and this is what we have now. After that, you are going to chain up 2, 1, 2, yeah, and we are going to start by making double crochets. Yeah, so this chain 2 is not going to act as a double crochet. So go into the next stitch, go into that same stitch, go in there with a double crochet. So yarn over, go into that first stitch, pull up yarn and make a double crochet, just like that. Sorry if my yarn is not visible, but I'm trying my best to be clear as possible. And we are going to make another double crochet into our first chain. So remember, this is our first double crochet. This chain 2 does not count as a double crochet. So into the first chain, go in there with a double crochet, and this first row we are going to make one double crochet into each and every chain. Yeah, so one double crochet into each and every chain until you reach the stitch marker, and I'll meet you once I'm at my first stitch marker. Okay, I've reached my first stitch marker, and I'm just going to remove it, and into that stitch we are going to go in there with one double crochet, chain 1 and another double crochet into that same stitch. Yeah, so we are going to make a V stitch into that 16th stitch, and I'm just going to return my stitch marker, just like that, and you are going to make one double crochet into each and every chain till you reach the stitch marker, and I'll meet you there. Okay, I've reached my next stitch marker, and we are going to remove it and repeat what we did the other stitch marker. So into that chain, go in there with a double crochet, chain 1 and another double crochet. Yeah, so we also make a V stitch there, and return my stitch marker into that chain 1 space, and continue with your pattern. Make one double crochet into each and every stitch. When you get to your stitch marker, do the same. Yeah, we are going to repeat what you did in the first 2 stitch markers. Go into those stitches with a V stitch, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. I've come to the end of the round, and that was my last stitch. After that, when you check here, we have the chain 2 that we made, which does not count as a stitch. So you're going to go between the chain 2 and the first stitch on top there, yeah, and insert your hook and make a slip knot to close that first round. Yeah, so you should be having something like this. You'll be having something that looks like a square. Yeah, so this is the back part, the shoulder, front, shoulder, back. Yeah, after that we are going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to turn your work. And now we are going to be working with the treble crochet. Yeah, so you are going to yarn over twice, once, twice, go into that immediate stitch. This chain 3 does not count as a treble crochet. Go into that same stitch, yeah, the immediate stitch I mean, with the 1 treble. Yeah, yarn over twice, go into the next stitch, insert your hook, pull up yarn over, pull through the first, yarn over, pull through the second, and the last. Yeah, so you are going to make 1 treble into each and every stitch till you get to the first stitch marker, and I'll meet you back. Okay, I'm at my first stitch marker, and we are going to work our treble into this stitch next to the chain 1 space. So go in there with a treble, and into that chain 1 space we are going to make a V-stitch. Yeah, so yarn over twice, go into that chain 1 space and make 1 treble, chain 1, yarn over twice, and go back there with another treble. Yeah, and just go ahead and mark that chain 1 space, and yarn over twice, and the next stitch immediately go with 1 treble, and place 1 treble crochet into each and every stitch till you get to the next stitch marker, and I'll meet you back. So this is what our corner looks like. I'm in my next stitch marker. We are going to yarn over twice, and into that stitch next to our chain 1, place 1 treble, remove your stitch marker, go into that chain 1 space with a V-stitch, that is 1 treble, chain 1, and another treble into that chain 1 space. Yeah, and mark that chain 1 space, and continue with your treble double crochets into continue with your treble into each and every stitch. And when you reach the next stitch markers, you're going to repeat the same. Place V-stitch in the next stitch markers, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. I've come to the end of the round, and just work my last treble. After that, we are going to slip stitch on top of this chain 3 that we made. So this is the chain 3, and on top of it, between the chain 3 and our first treble, I'll go in there, yeah, with the slip stitch to close that round. Chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, turn your work, yeah, and make 1 treble crochet into the immediate stitch, just like that, and place 1 treble into each and every stitch till I get to my first stitch marker, yeah, and I'll be back. First of all, we'll just see how it looks, yeah. You see, now we have a square, yeah. So I'll meet you when I am at my first stitch marker. I'm at my first stitch marker, and I'll just remove it and work a V-stitch there, a treble V, yeah. So that is 1 treble, chain 1, and another treble into that stitch, and return our stitch marker. And the rest of the stitches, get 1 treble into each and every stitch, and I'll meet you in our next stitch marker, yeah. I'm at my next stitch marker. Just take it out and work a V stitch, a treble V into that chain 1 space, just like that. Mark that chain 1 space, just like that, and continue with the pattern, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. 1 treble into each and every stitch till you reach to your stitch marker, and repeat the same, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. I've come to the end of the round, and I'll just work my last treble and slip stitch to close my round, yeah. Chain up 3, turn my work, and that is all you are going to repeat. You are going to repeat row 2 and 3, yeah, until you reach your underarm area, yeah. So this is what we have now. You can see our work has started taking shape, yeah. So this is our front and back panel area, and these are our shoulder area, yeah. So repeat this until you reach your underarm area, and I'll be back to tell you how many rows I've made, yeah, for my underarm area, to reach my underarm area, yeah. Okay guys, I'm back with my work, and I added 2 more rows, yeah. So in total my number of rows are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 rows, yeah. After that we are going to just continue with the pattern until we reach our first stitch marker, yeah. And I'm going to show you what to do when you reach that stitch marker. So I'll just continue with the pattern, and I'll meet you at our stitch marker. I'm back, and my next stitch is the chain 1 space. I'll remove that stitch marker, yarn over, go into that chain 1 space with the 1 treble crochet. After that, I'm going to chain up 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and I'm going to connect it to this other side. So you want to lay your work down. You are going to lay your work down like this. So I'm going to connect these to this next stitch marker. You see the way I've laid my work down. So after chaining 8, I'll just remove this stitch marker over here. And I'll make a treble and go into the chain 1 space this side, which is this space that you see over here. So I'll make a treble, go into that chain 1 space and make 1 treble crochet. So I've joined this this arm. So this is my armhole. So this is what I have over here. You can try it on. You can make your chains and try it on and check the number of chains that is comfortable for you. You can add or make less chains for your underarm area. It all depends on the fitting that you want for your underarm. After making a treble into this stitch, we are going to continue making 1 treble into each and every stitch until we get to our next stitch marker. And I'll meet you back. I've reached my next stitch marker, and we'll just go ahead and remove it. Go in there with the 1 treble, chain 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and cross over to this side. Cross over to this next stitch marker and go into that chain 1 space with a treble, and just remove that stitch marker. We no longer need the stitch markers. And place 1 treble into each and every stitch till the end of the round, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. I'm at the end of the round, and I'll just slip stitch to join my 2 panels, just like that. Chain up 3, turn my work, and let me just show you what we have now. So this is what we have. So you can see the armhole this side, and we also have the armhole this side, and this is the body of our shirt top now. After making chain 3, turn your work, and you're going to sorry, I'm supposed to be working this side. You're going to start by making your treble into each and every stitch. Yeah, and you are going to work each and every one treble into each and every stitch, and I'll meet you at the underarm area to show you what to do. Okay, I'm at the underarm area, and as you can see, I've worked that last stitch. Yeah, and now we are going to work one treble into each and every stitch for a total of 8 trebles. Yeah, because I chained 8, I'm supposed to be making 8 trebles. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, and I have one more chain to go. I'll place there my last treble. Yeah, so in total I have 8 trebles. Yeah, I'll place a treble on top of the previous treble, and place one treble crochet into each and every stitch. Yeah, and when you get to the next underarm, you're just going to place one treble into each and every chain, and I will meet you at the end of the round. So this is what I have in here. Yeah, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Okay, I'm at the end of the round, and I'll just slip stitch to close my round, chain up 3, and we are now we'll just continue with the pattern until you get the length of your top. Yeah, if you want it cropped, just make lace rows. If you want it long, you'll just add more rows. Yeah, or rounds. So this is what we have. Yeah, so I hope you can see it. Let me just adjust this, maybe you can see it well. So this is what we have. Yeah, so you are just going to continue with the length of the top going downwards. Yeah, and I'll meet you back once I have the length that I want. Yeah, so just repeat the rounds, making one treble like that, and I'll meet you back with my length. Okay guys, I am back with my top, and this is what I have. Yeah, I went ahead and made 9 rounds. Yeah, and this is the height that I'm going to work with. After that, I'm just going to chain 1, which I already did, and cut off the yarn. And pull to secure the knot. Yeah, so this is what the top looks like. And now I'm just going to make a long chain that I can use to secure the base. Yeah, so just make a slip knot. This is optional. Yeah, and I'm going to make a long chain, and I'll be back with my chain. Okay, I'm back with my chains. Yeah, so I'll just cut off the yarn and pull. After that, I'll take my yarn needle and put my yarn through it. Just like that. And I'll turn it to the front part, to the front side, which is this is my front side. And I'll try and trace the middle part, which I'm assuming is this place. And I'll just start threading in my, lacing in my chains, yeah. Okay guys, so this is what I have, yeah. So you can just go ahead and pull and tie to make it secure at the base. And now you're just going to go ahead and weave in your ends. And yeah, that is it guys. So guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. See you in the next project. Bye.